Why the workplace is a hotspot for affairs. When we think about workplaces, we often picture desks, cubicles, and bustling corridors. But beyond this mundane image lies a more intricate dynamic that many of us overlook. Workplaces can transform into hotspots for affairs, a phenomenon that impacts not just the individuals involved, but also their families and colleagues. It's a topic often brushed under the carpet, but understanding why these affairs happen can help us navigate our own relationships more wisely. Whether we're still working or reflecting on past experiences, this issue touches on the essence of human connection, fidelity, and emotional vulnerability. We might assume that affairs only happen in broken relationships or lust-driven circumstances. However, the reality is far more complex. The workplace is an environment where people spend a significant amount of their time. We interact with our colleagues almost daily, sharing not just professional achievements, but also personal stories and emotions. This continuous interaction can create a strong emotional bond that sometimes goes beyond friendship. It's not just about physical attraction. It's the emotional support, the shared stress of deadlines, and the small moments of understanding that light a spark. Think about it. How many times have we felt closer to someone simply because they were there for us during tough times? Let's take a moment to reflect on this. Have you ever found yourself confiding in a colleague more than your own spouse or family? Such reflections are not meant to induce guilt, but to bring awareness. If you find that your emotional life is more active at work than at home, it's a cue to think about why that might be the case. Open communication with your loved ones and spending quality time together can make a world of difference. It's human nature to seek validation, support, and companionship. By working on our primary relationships and being mindful of boundaries at work, we create a balance that can prevent misunderstandings and emotional drift. Remember, it's about small, consistent actions, the little I love yous, the evening walks, the sincere listening that builds strong relationships. Imagine relationships as a garden. At work, we're often planting seeds of companionship and shared experiences. These seeds can bloom into positive professional relationships, or, if not carefully tended, into something more complicated. Gardening requires attention and care, knowing which plants complement each other and which ones might overgrow. In the same way, we should be mindful of the relationships we nurture at work. It's crucial to create a healthy boundary, much like a garden fence, ensuring that while we form strong bonds, we know the limits. Work relationships, when nurtured positively and appropriately, can add value to our professional and personal lives, fostering teamwork and mutual respect. Challenge yourself to strengthen your relationships at home. I once read about a retired gentleman who made it up to have breakfast with his wife every morning. He said those moments were the glue that held them together through decades of marriage. Another woman found joy in taking evening walks with her partner, sharing stories of the past, dreams for the future, and even daily trivialities. It's these seemingly mundane habits that form the bedrock of solid relationships. Even if you're in the twilight of your career or enjoying retirement, the principle holds true: invest time and emotion where it matters most. It's never too late to start nurturing those bonds and creating moments that make both partners feel valued and understood. To wrap up, let's remember that it's the quality of our connections, not just the quantity of time spent, that defines our relationships. The workplace, while a fertile ground for forming bonds, should never outshine the importance of our personal lives. Prioritize your loved ones and be mindful of the emotional lines you draw at work. The dividends of such mindfulness are immense, leading to fulfilling, trustworthy, and loving relationships. Start today. Pick up the phone, plan a small surprise, or just have a heart heart-to-heart conversation with someone you care about. These little actions pave the way for stronger, more resilient connections that stand the test of time. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it now. And let's cherish the relationships that truly matter. Remember, we're in this together, learning and growing every day. If this video resonated with you, please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Let's build a community of support and wisdom together.